Be very, very quiet. There are aliens running around. Hey everyone, this is Rabbitearsblog and welcome to another in-theater movie review series. So today's movie that I'll be reviewing today is the sci-fi horror movie, No One Will Save You. So the movie starts off with a woman named Bryn as she lives by herself in a house on the outskirts of town. And it turns out that she's actually hated by everybody in her town, which is why she lives out in the outskirts of town. One night, however, it turns out that there were some aliens that came to Bryn's house, and Bryn spends most of the movie trying to escape from the aliens. So what are my thoughts about this movie? I thought that this movie was okay. So let's talk about what I did like about this movie. So the first thing that I liked about this movie was the tension. I have to admit that I actually found this movie very intense, especially with the scenes with Bryn trying to escape from the aliens. And I can't help but feel worried for Bryn as the aliens seem to get closer and closer towards Bryn and get very close to capturing Bryn throughout the movie. So I really love how the tension is handled throughout this movie, as it made the movie pretty creepy to look at. Another thing that I liked about this movie was the setup. So this film actually has no dialogue, and the story is mostly told through the characters' facial expressions and their body movements. So throughout this movie, we don't really hear the characters really say anything, except for maybe one or two scenes. But for the most part, the characters don't really say anything throughout this movie, and I found that to be very interesting, because I usually love movies that don't really have any dialogue in it. Like one of my all-time favorite movies, Raymond Briggs' The Snowman, doesn't really have any dialogue in it, and allows the animation to tell the story instead. And that's the same for this movie, as the actors and actresses themselves have to use their body movements and their facial expressions to really tell the audience what's really going on in the movie. And I really love how the actors and actresses are able to portray that very well, and they're able to explain to the audience what the movie's really all about through their facial expressions and through their body movements. And I think the film did a really good job with that. Another thing that I really liked about this movie was the plot twist. So of course I won't really tell you what the plot twist of this movie is, but I have to say that I found myself really surprised and shocked by the plot twist in this movie, and I thought that the plot twist was handled very well in this movie, as I didn't see that twist coming from a mile away. And so I think that this is one of those movies that handled the plot twists very well. Now my biggest issue with this movie was that there was lack of character development for the characters. Like, don't get me wrong, Bryn is a pretty interesting character, but I felt like most of the characters in this film don't really have a lot of development to them. Like, I don't know a lot about these characters to really care about their situations, and I feel like Bryn is like the only character that I kind of find very interesting. But for the most part, I didn't find most of these characters in the film that interesting because of the lack of development for each of these characters, with the exception of Bryn a bit. But yeah, my biggest issue with this movie is the lack of character development, and that kind of prevented me from getting really interested in the characters in this film. Before I give out my overall thoughts on this film, I would like to let you guys know that there are affiliate links in the description box below if you are interested in buying any of the movies that are mentioned or linked in this video. If you buy any of the movies mentioned in this video using the affiliate links in the description box below, then I will receive a small commission that would greatly help with this channel. So please feel free to use any of the affiliate links in the description box below if you are interested in adding any of these movies to your movie collection. And now a word from this channel. All aboard the Social Media Express. Want to send some tweets my way? Then follow me on Twitter. Want to see me play lots of video games and other stuff? Then follow me on Twitch. Want to join our crazy community? Then join our Discord group. Let's chat with Rabbitearsblog. Want to see more stuff from my YouTube channel? Then check out my Facebook page, Rabbitearsblog's Best Comments. Want to check me out at other awesome accounts? Here's my card. And now, back to the video. But overall, I give No One Will Save You a skim it. While I found the setup to be very interesting and the tension was very well done, and I really loved the plot twist to this movie, I felt like the characters themselves were a bit underdeveloped, and I wish that the characters would develop a bit more. Now, that's not to say that this movie's bad or anything. I did find this movie to be very decent, but I wish that the characters would develop a little better, so that way I could actually be much more sympathetic to these characters throughout the movie. But if you are looking for a decent horror film that doesn't have any dialogue to it, then you should definitely check out No One Will Save You. So those are my thoughts on No One Will Save You, and tell me in the comments down below, have you seen No One Will Save You? And if you have, did you like this movie? Did you hate this movie? And what's your favorite movie that doesn't have any dialogue? Please let me know in the comments down below. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Rabbitearsblog, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, like this video? If you want to check out more crazy content from this channel, then please hit that big old colorful subscribe button. And if you are feeling extra generous, then please support me through Patreon so I can make more awesome content for this channel.